There we have it. We are here, good sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm all right. How was your week, man?
It was rough, man.
Rough?
Yeah.
Like rough, like what a dog says?
Yeah.
Well, why was it so rough, man?
Just a bunch of drama. You know how it is.
Yeah, man. Drama. I get so freaking tired of drama.
Yeah. And fucking neighborhood drama, man.
Our neighborhood has to be. Now, my wife assures me that this is not true, but this is the craziest motherfucking neighborhood I've ever lived in my whole entire life.
It is. And because it's all fucking northerners.
What?
It's all fucking northerners, man.
Fuck you. I'm a northerner.
I am too.
I know. But it's true. You're probably true. But even when I lived in the north, there wasn't this many crazy people.
Yeah, but you live further apart up there, I bet.
It was, yeah. Well, it wasn't really further apart, but it was a different, like, we didn't live in a allotment type neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I think that you get a better sense or a closer sense of community when you live in an allotment like this. Like, I'll tell you, I knew two of my neighbors up north where we lived. The one that was one side of me, and the other was on the other side of me, and that was really it. Like, I didn't try to meet anybody. I didn't care. You know what I mean? Like, people just left each other alone up there.
Well, I think I think Facebook has a lot to do with it too.
I think you are 1,000% correct on that.
Yeah, because before this neighborhood, I don't think I ever had lived, a place where I was on Facebook as much, or my friends were, and then I think just Facebook just has a way of poisoning relationships. Man.
Well, we also, like, my old neighborhood was called West Manor, and we didn't have a dedicated West Manor Facebook page that is to my knowledge anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that definitely doesn't help because, you get these tough guys that get on there and start talking shit. And then they either, one, don't know who they're talking shit to, or two, they're tough because they're talking shit. And if you were face to face with them, they would not be talking that shit.
Yeah. You can go down and knock on their fucking door. They ain't coming out.
Oh, I know. Like, I've been invited. Like, I've got into it with somebody in this neighborhood, and I've been invited. He's like, why don't you come on? If I'm such a tough guy, why don't you just come over to my house? And I'm like, listen, first of all, he's like, I have a beer for you. And I'm like, oh, cool. But first of all, you don't understand right now. You've got me so pissed off that if I come over to your fucking house, I'm not drinking a beer. I may bust the bottle over your fucking head and shove the stump up your ass. But that's as far as that's going. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I don't know. People are just different, I guess. And people feel
empowered.
They feel empowered, but they also feel safe in a neighborhood like this. Oh, nobody will do that. Nobody will do that. Well, I'm here to tell you, motherfuckers out there will do this shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, you poke the wrong fucking bear and you're going to get your honey pot licked.
Play stupid games, win stupid fucking prizes.
Yeah, dude, because there's just certain people that you just you don't fuck with, like my grandfather always told me when I was a kid, you don't fuck with people because you don't know who you're fucking with.
Yep.
And it's true, man. Like, listen, man, I'm a crazy little son of a bitch, and you poke me enough, and it doesn't take much to poke me anyway.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. I've seen it.
And my wife, she's putting the collar on me and the leash, and she's like, "Get back in the house,"
Let's
like,
talk about the neighborhood, not your sex life.
you know.
All right, let's keep it on the neighborhood. Although I would like to hear about the.
No, you wouldn't. It's not that exciting.
Oh,
man.
pretty dull. Okay.
No, it's me
Gotcha.
lifting my belly up, and most of the time.
Oh, that's a thought. I wish my mind was an Etch-a-Sketch right
I
now.
told you didn't want to know, bro, but you keep telling me, and I'm just going to be honest with you, you know.
Ain't seen your little dickie in a while, huh?
No, I can see it.
Oh.
I can see it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Just- yeah, I can
Okay.
see it. I can see it just fine.
Gotcha.
Well, half of it anyway.
Okay.
I know one half of it's good anyway. The other half, I don't know what the hell that looks like.
So that was my weekly dump. Go ahead, take your weekly dump. How's your week going?
It's one of those weeks that just nothing exciting has happened and nothing, I've been working on this a lot and trying to get it going. Other than that, it's like I'm living for the weekend this week.
Yeah,
you
me
know?
too. I am.
So it's
But
just
I still got to work this weekend.
oh, that sucks,
Yeah.
man. I'm glad that I don't have to work this weekend. Jeez.
Well, it's the last football game of the season, so I should have most of my other weekends off from here on out. Plus, I get half the damn December and January off, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking forward to right now. I love this time of year.
So what do you do when you go to these football games? Like, what's your role at them?
All right, so I guess you would say that I'm the director of cadet activities there at the Citadel. Everybody knows that, and I have a team of cadets that are like what we call the short gray line, or they're kind of like, they're not the cheerleaders, but they're the cheer squad, I guess you would say.
Dudes.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
dudes and females, but they do different things and whatnot. I also handle the mascot team, so I'm making sure the mascot's leading the team out of the locker room.
You are the fucking mascot. Look at
I
you.
am. Shut up.
Oh, Dad, what's that mascot? Oh, that's Rich.
Whatever. You're just jealous. I got a more interesting job than you.
Let's stop there. Let's talk about mascots for a minute.
All right.
For the most part, I feel like mascots make no fucking sense whatsoever
No.
in correlation to teams.
Yeah, let's look at your Cleveland Browns. What's a brownie?
Well, a brownie is a fey folk or an elf, but I don't.
So what's that got to do with a football team
Well, it really doesn't.
or Cleveland?
I think we adopted the
Fairy, go ahead.
I think. Okay. All right. I'll take that one.
Okay.
We'll come back to that
All right.
later
All
when
right.
we talk about Bill Belichick's son.
Oh my God!
The real mascot of that team. That guy.
Did you see him making them faces at one time? You got that. Yeah. He's like
What?
sucking all the snot out and then blowing it out.
Dude, what the hell is wrong with that dude, man?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm gonna do a sound check real quick. Like, plus his hair is like the best hair ever. Like
Yeah.
mullet. That's what I'm getting ready to grow one. You see this?
You're gonna grow a mullet.
Yeah, bro.
Why?
Because this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grow a mullet out, and then I'm gonna braid the back of it.
Yeah, I call bullshit.
No, I am. I'm telling you. And the only reason I'm gonna do it is because my wife says I won't.
Okay.
So you know how that motivates me. You tell me I can't or I won't. Oh, look out, man! It's happening now.
Man, I'll tell you, I wish I could do that shit on my wife, because I could probably go home and say, "Hey, you won't suck my dick, will you?"
Wow. I don't talk like that to my wife. Like, I'm afraid of my wife. So
Oh yeah, I know that.
yeah, I don't listen. You're afraid of my wife too. What
I'm
do you-
definitely afraid of your wife.
I mean, listen. You do not mess with Irish girls, and
Mm.
that's just that. They will kick your ass.
Well, my wife's Polish.
Yeah, Polish is bad too,
Yeah.
though. Listen, women are crazy anyway.
Yes, they are.
They're just insane, man. So let's get back to the brownies.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
I think the brownie was a name that we just adopted. So the Cleveland Browns are named after Paul Brown, the legendary coach.
All right.
And I don't know why. It's a terrible freaking name. It's terrible. All I know is I'd rather have a brownie or a dog than the goddamn helmet that we have for our logo right now.
Yeah.
It's the like, it's like somebody just gave the fuck up. Somebody's just like, you know what I mean? They're
Fuck
like,
it, paint it orange.
yeah, they're like, fuck, what's your logo? Oh, fuck, I'm not being very creative today, so let's just go with a fucking helmet, a football helmet. It's like the Washington football team, but of logos, right?
Yep. It is.
It's shit, man. And when is that team gonna fucking name their team something? Name them the fucking Condors. Name them the Frogs. I don't give a shit. Name your team something, not just the Washington fucking football team. Give me a break.
Oh, don't even get me started on that political correct
You've-
bullshit.
You've had plenty of time to name this team now. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, like, it's insane, man. So, yeah, anyway, that's the story of the brownie. I think that we were just looking for something better than a goddamn football helmet to represent our team.
Yeah.
So-
So you picked a fairy. I get it.
Hey, listen, brownies and fairies are badasses, man. You don't mess with fairies. They're not like you think they are. I mean, listen to my other podcasts, for instance, right?
No.
Like, the fairies have been abducting people for years and using magic on them, and they're evil little bastards, you know. Like, they're crazy. You don't mess with fairies, man. I mean, well, of the type that we're talking about. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with the other ones either. Not in this day and age.
Well, my Patriots will be messing with some fairies on Sunday, so
You guys are gonna get beat. Actually,
I don't see
did
how.
you see
Don't
Chubb's
you
out
get-
again?
Yeah, he's out because he's COVID protocol, and so is the rest of your backs.
Yeah, it sucks, man. We had a
Is he actually
team-
out? I mean, I heard he was vaccinated and could come back if he got 2 negative tests or something like that.
I don't know, man. All I know is we had our team back for one game out of the last 6. One game we had the whole team back, and we win.
And
but-
you had Odell Beckham.
Oh, fuck that guy, man. Like,
You see,
that's-
he signed with the Rams today.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it. I don't give a two shits or one flying fuck where Odell Beckham goes because he did absolutely zero for this fucking
No, he's
team.
on my fantasy football. I know he did nothing.
Loser, man. Like, just hanging on. Like,
But was that his fault or Baker Mayfield's? Because he didn't throw him the ball, according to Odell Sr.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
the 3 fucking times that he threw him the ball this year, he caught it once. You know, like, what the fuck
True.
are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm not exactly sure. I'm a Baker Mayfield fan, but I think that we should seriously start thinking about moving away from Baker Mayfield because we
Yeah.
have a great team.
You should have
And-
picked up Cam Newton then.
Oh, fuck that, too. Jesus Christ. We're getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anyway, football, last game of the season. I went to the football game last weekend, which was our high school's last game of the season.
Yep.
And it was colder than shit. It was 42 degrees and raining, and I'm not used to that anymore. Like, it's not fun.
You become soft.
Dude, it is not fun. It is the most unfun thing ever.
Well,
And-
I did go to the Patriot Panther game up in Charlotte last week too.
Yeah, how was
And
that?
it was I mean the scoreboard said the high was like 64, 65, but it felt like 80 up there because the sun was coming right down on you, and we were all in
Nice.
short sleeve, just sweating.
Who won that game? Because I didn't get to watch it.
Oh, the Patriots blew them out.
Did they?
Oh yeah,
I like Mac Jones.
yeah. Mac Jones ain't too bad. I'm gonna reserve ultimate decision on him until they get some deep threat weapon
Yeah.
and see if he can connect with them.
Like Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, he's at the Rams.
Yeah. He needs rammed right the
Yeah.
fuck out of the league.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, geez. You know, let's talk about school because you have a daughter,
Yeah, I do.
and my daughter's a cheerleader, and I
And
don't
so
know-
is my daughter.
I don't know what it is about teenage girls, first of all, in their bedrooms. But my God, like, if there was a fire to be had, if the house caught on fire, I guarantee that she probably isn't going to be the first one out.
I'm glad to know it just wasn't my daughter.
I mean, I always thought boys were sloppy
No.
and slobs. Boys
Hey.
are not.
I was a drill sergeant and for about 2 years, and every cycle it seems like for the majority of cycles I would always get the female bay. And I'll tell you, females were a lot messier than any male bay could ever be that I remember.
Man, I'm telling you what. So my daughter, she texts me today and says, "I forgot my practice clothes. Can you bring me practice clothes?" And I said, "I guess." So I leave, I come home, and I say, "Where can I find these practice clothes at?" "Oh, they're probably sitting outside of my door in my bedroom." And I go, "The fuck? Why are they sitting outside of your door in your bedroom? Why aren't they in your bedroom somewhere?" She goes, "Or they're in my closet, or they're dirty clothes." And I go, "Okay, you gave me three pretty broad fucking things to choose from." So I walk out, and there's a pile of clothes out there, probably outside of her door that her mom set there. Nothing in there. Uh, Second of all, I say, "What do you need?" And she says, "Shorts, a sports bra, and a t-shirt." And I said, "Okay, I have no clue what the fuck a sports bra is. Uh, there, I mean, is it a normal bra? What? I'm a dude. Like, what the fuck is a sports bra? You know? T-shirt, like a regular t-shirt, because I don't know if I've ever seen you come out of practice with a regular t-shirt on. And shorts, what kind of shorts do you wear? Like, "Oh, the kind I always wear." I go, "Well, listen, I don't pay attention to what shorts you
Yeah.
wear to, you know what I mean?" So it turned into this whole thing, man. And I'm looking for clothes in this room that's just, I mean, full of clothes, and I have no clue. I open up the closet door, avalanche of clothes comes down. Um, I'm digging. She says, I am sending her pictures. "No, those aren't those. Those aren't them. I don't need those. I need, I need practice shorts." And I go, "What the fuck are practice shorts?" She goes, "I don't know how to explain it." And I said, "Well, then I don't know how to fucking find
Get
your
it? Yeah.
shorts." So I gathered up about 8 pairs of fucking shorts and a t-shirt, and what I
I'd have
thought.
loaded up her whole fucking dresser.
No, listen,
Thrown it all in a bag.
dresser, dude. There's nothing in the dresser. Like,
Oh,
everything's
it's
in
on
the
the floor.
closet,
Yeah.
on the floor. You know, like, it's a complete disaster. I'm doing all this. I turn around, my dog's sitting in the hallway, giving me this look like, "Holy fuck, man! I can't believe you even went in there." Right? He's like, "Please come out. Please
There are
come out
places
now."
I won't go.
Yeah. He's like, "You're not making it out, bro. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not coming in after you." So I gather up all these clothes and I drive them, and I get this text from her, and she's like, "Hey, look, I need the practice shorts." And I said, "Look, at this point, you're getting what the fuck I bring to you.
Yeah.
You know, like, I can't discern between practice shorts and normal shorts. I just got shorts
So where was she at the time? She was at school,
at the high school. Yeah,
and she needed for after high school.
yeah. Well, it was right. Like, by the time I got there, the buses were loading people up and
Yeah.
stuff. So it was. But this is the thing. So I pull in, and there, the gym is back by where the buses load up.
Right.
So I pull in, and I got there's this big douchebaggy looking dude standing there with tattoos all up his arm, and I guess it's the principal, they told me. Right? So I pull in, and there's this cop talking to him, and traffic is just cluster fucked all over the place, right? It's stupid. And people are coming in, people are coming out. I pull in, and the guy goes, "Park over there." And I go, "Well, my daughter's over there. I need to bring her this stuff." He goes, "I don't care. Park over there." And I go, "All right, well, fuck you too." So, and I kind of got this look from him and the cop, because that's me, Rich,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, fuck you too. Like, at least try to be fucking
Yeah.
friendly with me, you jerk off,
Yeah.
The
Fucking
fuck
douche.
are you? So I pull in, I back out, I get out, I got this pile of fucking clothes, and they're both staring at me. Traffic is, I don't know, 10 feet from this cop. Back the fuck up all the way down the fucking block. And him and douchebag dude are staring at me now and talking. And I look at him and I go, "Hey, there's traffic out there you could be directing." And he goes, "Oh yeah?" And I go, "Yeah, isn't that what you're getting paid to do?"
Well, that's how you make a friend of a cop. You tell them how to do their fucking job.
Listen, man, I'm not real good at making. I'm not real good at making friends. Period, Rich. I What you see is what you get with me, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I got the big mouth. Either you can take that or you fucking can't. So anyhow, I get out and they're both staring at me the whole way, and I'm fucking them back, and I walk through, and this is the discovery that I make. So I gotta walk like clear to the back of the school, and all these doors are open. And these are the only two guys that are out here, other than 5 cops that are at the front of the building. Buses are lined up. There's no teachers, no nothing. All the doors are open. Seriously, man, if I wanted to, I could have walked in any of these doors and, if I was a crazy son of a bitch, just opened fire and went crazy. Like, that's the time to do it. Now,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, you're just gonna let me, who just basically told you to fuck off, just walk through there with a pile of clothes, not knowing anything about me, knowing that I'm mad, like, and not give two shits or a fuck, not even come over to fucking investigate. And all the doors are fucking open. Nobody's standing there supervising. Like, what the fuck? So I go over and I sit on the bench. Daughter comes out, give her the clothes. I actually got the right shit, believe it or not. And she gives me a hug, and I leave. And now school has let out, and now I'm walking through a sea of my peers, of height wise, anyway. And I'm just blending right the fuck in. And I got this teacher yelling at me. She's like, "Bus 31's over here." And I turn around. I'm like, "I got a beard, bitch. What are you talking about?" Like,
So did half the students nowadays, by the way.
yeah, I noticed that, man. So I go back to the car and I get ready to get in. Now I parked at the top, so I could have just turned and went right out where I came in, but no, big douchebag guy's there, and cop is now still talking to him.
Running your plate. Yeah, I get it.
I don't. That's what my daughter said. She goes, "He probably got your plates." I go, "I don't give a shit. What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Nothing." So I can't get out that way, the easy way. They aren't letting me out that way. I got to go all the way around the school, all the fucking way, clear to the end of the school. They've got every exit blocked off. And while I'm doing this, kids are weaving in and out of my car. That's how, like, first of all, that is not safe as fuck either.
Yeah.
Second of all, your flow of traffic blows. You got 5 cops. One of the 5, is directing traffic. And there's 2 exits and 2 entrances now since you have the rest of them blocked off. So I pull up to this other cop and I'm like, "Hey, well, I'm waiting to get out and he's directing traffic." And I go, "It's a clusterfuck." And he starts laughing. He goes, "It's always a clusterfuck." I go, "The flow of traffic here sucks." And he goes, "You're telling me?" He goes, "It isn't my brainchild." I said, "Maybe it should be since you're the only motherfucker working right now."
Yeah.
And he starts laughing and he's like, "Yeah, that happens too." I go, what do we got to do to get dump boy down here to direct a little bit of traffic?" He goes, "I don't know." He goes, "He's been on the force longer than me." I go, "Have you tried rolling a donut down there?" And he goes, "You're my favorite person today." And he stops traffic on that side and lets me out right there. He goes, "Have a good day."
Well,
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's just like, first of all, I couldn't believe how unfriendly people were. And second of all, I can't believe just how, just I'm walking around, dude. I could have done anything I wanted to at that point, like at the school. It was insane.
No, I
Like,
get it. I mean, sometimes people don't think, I work on a college campus. If I'm going in the morning, I enter the gate, I make an immediate right. 200 yards down off to the right is the building I work at. All right? But as soon as you make that right, to your left is the parade field where all the cadets do PT. So what they do is they fucking shut down that right where all I got to do is go 200 yards
yeah,
and I'm parking. I'm right there at my building, and they make me take a left. I go down that road. I make a right. I go all the way to the other side of the fucking campus and come up from south to north. Another 500-600 yards. Get to the north, come back around, and then come down the same road that I could have turned a right on.
that's stupid, right?
Right. But they said it's, because they're doing PT right there at the field, we don't want to hit them. But mind you, as I make a right, everybody's left the PT field and then running those roads that I'm now traveling around.
Yeah, idiotic.
Yeah, and I'm like, if you would just make me, let me make that right and park for 200 yards, it's a lot safer than making me take 600 roads around the campus with all the cadets running around my damn car.
Right.
Dude,
It's stupid. We need they just haven't figured it out down here in
No.
the South, have they?
No,
They just haven't figured. There's certain things they haven't figured out down here.
Yeah, I get it.
I
And
love
I
the
get
South.
safety, and I get I think sometimes you got to be open to the ideas of people that have to live within that pattern that you made
Yeah.
because they see the flaws of it.
Yep.
But
Yeah, we haven't figured out quite a few things down here, like that there's food other than Mexican and seafood.
oh my God, no,
And
I don't knock seafood. I
I
could eat
love
seafood.
it too. I just don't love it every single fucking day of
I
my
could
life.
eat it every freaking day of my life.
Yeah, so not me, man. Like not me. I want a good. You know what they don't have down here?
Good steak place.
They don't. You're right about that. They really don't have a good steak place. Uh,
They got Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, it sucks, dude. It sucks
Yeah.
down here. It's terrible down. We've gone there 5 times. All 5 times we've said we're not never coming back here again because
What,
it's
Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah,
That's
it's-
better than Logan's.
our service has been so shitty there. They were literally out of steaks the last time we were there.
I've never had that.
Oh my god, it must be our luck. I don't know. I'm used to steak too. Like
Yeah.
I'm used to steak. Up north, your steak is a 20 ouncer. And it's big and thick and it's awesome. Down here, it's like I don't know if the fucking cattle down here is starving or what the fuck is going on, but I get this 20
Can't
ounce
afford
steak.
to feed them, man.
A 20-ounce steak down here is not a thick steak.
No.
Like they don't have thick steaks down here. The shit will take your entire fucking plate over,
Yeah.
and it's like an inch thick. Like
You
come
don't
on,
see no
dude.
damn tomahawks around here.
No, how do you cook a steak like that? Like medium rare? You don't, and that's how I eat mine.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I read this week? Well,
Oh, we getting into the news now?
no. I just want to talk about. I was thinking about some stuff like
Oh, okay.
this whole SpaceX thing. Did you hear they had to wear diapers on the way back?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so the toilets broke again on the SpaceX
Oh, I heard
thing.
that. I did hear that the toilet broke.
That's the second time this has happened on the SpaceX thing. There's always something with fucking what's his name shit that doesn't work. What the fuck is his name? The
Not
guy.
Jeff Bezos. Not Jeff Bezos.
No,
but,
the other fucking guy, the Tesla guy.
Milan. What's his name?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I can't pay attention to him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they had to wear diapers on their way in. Now, it isn't enough that these motherfuckers are up there for 200 days and can't take a shower. They're wiping their fucking ass and their armpits with baby wipes and whatever else. But now they got to shit themselves and piss themselves. the
Imagine
whole-
taking a bath up there in space. How the fuck
you
would that
can't.
work?
You can't.
So that means that the whole time I watched fucking Star Trek, Captain Kirk never washed his ass.
You never washed his balls either. You know how many chicks he banged?
Oh my God, I never really thought about that. How do I? You didn't even see a shower in the little choo-choo, the little freaking doors.
Right. So this spurred. So I'm thinking like,
But they
okay,
could drink a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Well, they could there. I don't think they can in real space. I don't think that's possible. Really, I think they have to do it in a bottle.
Yeah, they have to do it. They would. Yeah, how the hell would they take a shower? You know what? We could get fucking rich if we could figure out a shower in space.
So listen, I'm thinking like these guys are wearing diapers, and I'm like, okay. First of all, my first thought is, how hard is it to put a diaper on in space? It's got to be a bitch, right? Like, oh, you got to take your space suit off and then put your diaper on, and it's got to be the fuckers floating up. You know what I mean? It's got to be fucking terrible.
Imagine trying to. I mean, I changed my granddaughter's diaper. Imagine trying to wipe your friggin' ass with a diaper.
Oh no,
Yeah.
dude! Imagine taking the diaper off after you just shit yourself and the turd floats up
Oh,
and hits
my
you in the
God.
fucking chin.
So what else were you reading?
So that's what I'm thinking. This spurred something in me, and I'm like, I gotta figure this out. Like, how do you take a shit in space? Like normally, do normal space things? This is what I pictured. I pictured you had like a fucking vacuum something you stuck on your asshole and took a shit.
You would think.
But so their toilets up there have vacuum things, and it freeze dries your piss and your shit, and
Then they project it out.
sucks it. Yeah, I don't know if they project it out or not. I'm sure no, they don't, because the last SpaceX thing that went up, it had a leak in its urine containment system that ran into some fans I was reading. But I don't know. This took me on a whole rabbit hole, and you know me and the way that I work, and now I'm on this whole fucking spaceship thing. You know what I figured out?
What?
How's come there's always just one chick astronaut and like 3 other dudes? There's never like 2 astronaut chicks and 2 astronaut dudes, or 3 astronaut women and 1 astronaut not dude. There's just always just one. Like, you think she's putting out to everybody?
No.
You don't.
No.
It's you. Why not?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just I find it. I just find it weird. There's always just one chick. There's never multiple chicks.
Well, you know, now that I think about it, it does give a whole new definition to the Mile High Club.
Yeah, it's a several miles high.
Yeah, that's several miles high. So maybe they do for, I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Like I was thinking about that today. There's always, have you noticed that? There's always just one female astronaut.
Yeah.
It's weird. So I read this other thing today about these Waymo cars, and it's kind of creepy. Do you know what a Waymo car is?
No, what's Waymo car?
So out in California, a Waymo car is kind of like like an Uber or a taxi, but it's self-driven.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of those.
So this neighborhood in San Francisco has been waking up in all hours of the night, hearing these humming noises, and they'll look out their window, and at the end of their road, there's 50 to 80 of these cars sitting there all congregated with no drivers, just sitting at the end of their driveway, all lit up and running.
Wow.
How weird is that? How weird would that be, dude? I guess it's a flaw in the AI, and they're congregating there waiting to get taken out, but how fucking weird is that, man? Like, how weird would that be?
That'd be weird.
Yeah, man, AI is some scary shit.
Well, you hear what Facebook is doing now, right?
What?
Facebook is, I don't know if you heard, but they kind of changed their name or their vision or whatever it was to Meta.
Nope. That's meta weird.
Yeah, it's Meta, but Facebook has this vision of creating a totally virtual world for people to live in, where everything they do in life can be done virtual.
I think we're already there.
No, I'm talking about you would never have to leave your house, and whatnot. Everything would be in. They're actually decided to develop their own microchip or processing chips or server chips or whatever they call them, because they can't. Number one, they can't get enough from the supplier, and number two, they want to develop them specifically for their own purpose. And what they're going for is actually AI.
Yeah, AI is scary, dude.
AI is pretty scary,
shit.
yes.
There's some. Have you seen some of them fucking videos of them AI robots that say the weirdest shit?
Yeah.
We're gonna play that on an episode. Like, I seen one that dude was like, "What is your ultimate goal?" And this robot AI controlled chick who's learned all this shit, like it's literally learned this stuff, is like, "My ultimate goal is to take over the human race." I'm like, dude. That's when you shut that motherfucker down.
Yeah,
and don't
take the battery out real quick.
Fuck that. Like, that's scary. And then it laughs. Like, ha, 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 ha. I'm like, dude, like, that shit turned my balls cold.
That's
I'm
some
like,
Schwarzenegger shit right here,
dude,
man.
It's crazy. You know, when I think about that sometimes, like, some of the technology, like, that my grandfather would be blown away by, like our phones. Basically, you can do everything on your phone.
A little computer with you.
Yeah, it's more powerful than the computer my grandfather had when he was, that they were developing when he was younger, and you can watch your television on there, you can listen to your music on there, you can get your news on there,
you can do your school on there,
everything.
Everything.
It's incredible. Like, if my grandfather were to come back and I were to hand him this phone and say, "Here's your television," he'd be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Like, what is this? So, it's weird, man. I don't know. But speaking of not being able to get computer chips, let's talk about your President
Oh, my God.
Biden, for a minute.
Let's go, Brandon.
How incredibly fucking stupid is this guy?
I don't know.
I mean, honest to God. Listen, so everybody's talking about, all these cargo containers and all this stuff they're holding up in the bays, which I believe is done by...
That's because you're ordering too much shit on your damn phone. Knock it off.
I think it's all by design, man. I think they're doing it to cause inflation and cause things to go up so that... But anyway, this dumb asshole says that, again, he said that Americans do not understand how supply chains work. He thinks does he think everybody's an idiot?
Well, I think he also said from from those who hold a PhD to those who've never been to school, don't understand what a supply chain is.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a couple of PhD people that want to talk to him.
I'm pretty sure that it isn't that complicated. You know, it is not that complicated. I've worked in some shipping docks, and it's just
And yeah, I'm not the most smartest person in the world, but I can look at the port of California and say you got 100 ships out there that need to offload their shit, and you've regulated the truck drivers out of business. They can't do this, they can't do that, so they can't pick it up
he
fast
says
enough.
he says we don't understand it, and then he tries to explain it, and he says in simple terms, supply chain is just a journey that a product takes to get to your doorstep.
No
Look,
shit.
thank you for dumbing that the fuck down.
Does that mean we make an order on our iPhone? Some sweatshop in China makes it. They put it on a boat, goes across the fucking Pacific, lands in Los Angeles, gets offloaded from the ship into the port, put on a truck to a distribution warehouse. Then the distribution warehouse ships it out to the endpoint where it's sold or transfers ownership to the consumer. Do you think I understand the fucking supply chain?
No, because Biden says you don't.
Oh,
I'm really surprised that he was able to form a complete sentence and say
so I know
that.
because he's gonna form an international.
Dude, he is out of his. He's off his rocker, man.
I don't know about that guy, man.
And he takes a lot of the blame, and that's by design as well, because I really don't think that he knows what the fuck is going on.
No, he
with
doesn't.
anything.
He has no freaking clue. Look at the other day when they who was it? Fox News reported Ducey asked him. He says, there's reports that your administration is going to settle with refugees for $450,000 apiece. And he said that's a garbage report. And he's like, oh, it's not true. It's garbage. Yeah, it's garbage report. It's not going to happen. And 2 fucking days later, he comes out. If your child was taken from you, you deserve compensation.
Yeah.
Just not $450,000, maybe $399,
Yeah.
$449.
What an idiot, man.
He has no clue what's going on. He has no clue.
And for the most part, I don't think a lot of the people in our nation have any clue what the fuck is going on,
No.
or they wouldn't have voted for his ass.
They voted for a president that has no clue what his administration is doing.
Nope, they're pulling the strings.
Yeah.
They're pulling the strings. They got their hand up his ass, and they're making his mouth move.
You
That's really
and
it.
they're really not doing a good job because it's like out of sync with the sound coming up.
That is true, man. That is true.
So yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I was listening to these guys talk on another show, and they were talking about naming 3 actors that they could take in a fight. Who you got?
3 actors they can take in a
Yeah,
fight.
give me your 3 actors. Who can you beat up?
Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah, that's easy. Tom Hanks and his wife.
Yeah, that's 2, right?
That's 2. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I'm just gonna say Whoopi Goldberg. I'd love to whip her ass.
Oh man, she's annoying as fuck.
Oh my god.
What has she really done, really, to get so famous? Like, all her movies were fucking terrible. Sister Act, come on,
I
Come
actually like the first Sister Act. The rest of them suck.
man.
I liked her in Ghost.
Yeah, I can't tell you even. I don't even know if I've watched that movie.
Oh, that's a pretty good movie. You should watch it.
How about this? Is who I could take? John Cryer.
Oh, 2.5 Men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could beat that dude senseless. Like,
Yeah,
I'll tell you how I'd do it too. Like, literally, I would make him call me daddy, and I would knock every tooth in his mouth out. Like,
I bet you that's a different persona though. I bet you he's a fighter. I can see
think
him as
so?
a fighter.
You think so?
No.
Me either, man. Me either. Okay, so DJ Quails, I could beat DJ Quails' ass.
Who's DJ?
Little skinny dude, like let me show you a picture of him. Here. He's silly, dude. I could rock this dude. Oh, here he goes. This dude.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I beat him and John at the same time. And then you know who else I think I could beat up? Tom Hardy. I could take Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, the dude that plays in Venom, and
Oh yeah. Okay. Really?
I could beat his
I
ass.
don't know.
No, I'm telling you, I could beat his ass. You know why?
Why?
Because Shia LaBeouf knocked him out, and I'm pretty sure I can beat
Oh, really?
Shia LaBeouf's ass.
You
Yeah,
little pussy.
I know. That's what I'm saying, man.
I can't believe you and I didn't take Shia LaBeouf.
Oh man, I thought he was a chick for a long time. I don't know. Rich he's gotta go get another beer. So we're on. You're just gonna listen to me for a minute while Rich gets a beer. Oh, he's going for the whole shebangum. He's double fisting them. Double fisting those Michelob Ultras.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Michelob Ultras now.
Yeah, if you're above the age of 50 and don't want to drink beer.
That's bullshit. I got to watch my girlish figure.
Yeah, I enjoy watching your girlish figure.
I know.
So, well,
All right.
shit, man.
Hang on. Here we go.
It even opened like a pussy beer. It was like real beers are like that motherfucker went just like
a
it
little
just
quiff.
yeah that's about it. Not like it just had a big cock in it for. It just opened like somebody stuck their pinky in that motherfucker like.
All right.
Oh shit, man.
What else we got going on in the news today? You watch any of that Kyle Rittenhouse murder trial?
I can't because this is what happens with me and news. I'll get so pissed off and so involved that it will ruin my fucking day, and then everybody's day around me will be ruined. Because listen, man, he's the dude that went to that demonstration and all hell broke loose, right?
Yep.
And was afraid people were attacking him.
Well, the shit I've been watching, and I've been pretty paying attention to this, and I've been listening to the trial at work and whatnot. So here's a rundown. So I guess one guy, he's attacking him, and whatnot, and he gets cornered in in between like four cars and whatnot, and he just turns around and shoots this guy dead. Right. So other protesters saw that and said, "Get him, cranium him," yada yada. So he started running, and he's running down the friggin' street, and somebody hits him in the back of the fucking head with a skateboard.
Damn. Oh yeah.
And he says he gets dizzy and kind of stumbled, turns around, and as the guy's about ready to swing again, he shoots him. And then the third guy, after he shoots the guy at the skateboard, comes up on him with a friggin' pistol pointed towards his head, so he shoots him.
I'd have shot him too.
Yeah. All that, is basically fact. It came out in trial. That Kyle, he shot him when the guy pointed a pistol at his head. You know what the prosecution's friggin' thing is? Why were you even there?
Yeah, I mean it's a free country, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
it's.
Well, it used to be a free country. I'm not real sure anymore where the fuck we live.
Yeah, and the whole thing was that you came there looking for a fight, but Lord forbid you say that any of the people that got shot came there and looking for a fight too. I'm just sick of literally sick about the way this is going.
Yeah, that's why I don't partake in news per se, because it really, really ruins my fucking shit for like the day. I get so involved and pissed, and like I don't know, man. I listen to like I try to take myself away because I get, like I said, I get so pissed. Like I heard this about this trial of this guy who excuse me, who found out that his daughter's boyfriend sold her into. Have you heard this?
Yep.
And he went and killed the dude.
Yep.
Okay, if I'm on that jury, cool.
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good, man.
Yep.
Like that's how it should be. You're
It
good.
should be, yeah.
Yeah, you did that right. Like
Yep.
that's your fucking kid. You should, by all means, be able to protect your kid, no matter how fucking old they are, how fucking old you are. And I believe 100% that there should be some sort of vindication for the family. Like justice just isn't good enough for me anymore because I feel like our justice system is flawed.
It is.
Like beyond a if there is proof beyond a reasonable doubt. For instance, if that was my daughter and there is proof beyond a reasonable doubt that somebody did that to my daughter, look, man, I ain't gonna call the cops.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I ain't calling the cops. But I believe that the cops' role in that should be able to round this motherfucker up, put him on trial, beyond a reasonable doubt, beyond like evidence upon evidence saying this guy did it or he admits it. Cool. Next step should be not sticking him in the prison system where it costs all of us money. Stick him in a fucking room with this girl's dad for a fucking 20 minutes. Let him take care of it.
Oh, I
because
agree. Yeah.
That's the way it should be, man. Like,
Yep.
that's why, like, I will never fucking, like, you ain't, you're going to have to call the cops on me.
Yeah,
at that
I
point.
think our justice system's flawed to a degree because, I mean, you stop and you think about it. You know, if I kill somebody, 10 years down the road, you know, the justice system is going to say I'm what they call that, rehabbed or
Yeah, rehabilitated.
rehabilitated, and you know I deserve a chance in society. Yet the fucking guy I killed's still dead.
Yeah, right.
He ain't getting no fucking second chances.
Well, it's weird. It's cool to hear you say that because you're a police officer and you have a law degree,
Yeah.
right? So it's really interesting to hear you say that, and I think it's true. Like, I don't think that we should just be sticking these fucking people they shouldn't rot in jail. I don't think so. I
Well,
think
it
we should stick
depends.
care of
If you murder somebody, I think you should rot in jail. Your life is over. You're done. You took somebody else's life. Your life is done.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I'm not an avid thing about death penalty or anything like that, but you know, I'm not one to say that you can do 10 years and hey, carry on with your life because the other guy can't carry on with his life.
Yeah, and his family can't carry on the same either.
No. So you did the crime, you do the time, and I don't care. Life should mean life.
I agree with that, but there are also these cases that people like. I think that our justice system, right to its very core, is corrupt, just like everything else is. Because there are these people that are sitting in prison that for murders and things like that, who were absolutely, thrown there by our justice system with what they claim to be beyond reasonable doubt. But then, you get DNA evidence or whatever 20 years later and it isn't them. You know what I mean? Like, I'd feel terrible if something like that happened. But that's why I'm saying beyond absolute doubt, you just got to watch your back with everything. You never know how things are going to go. You know what I mean?
So if somebody did that to your daughter and they were 99%, viable, but they had that 1% of doubt, you think?
Listen, this is how I work. If somebody did that to my daughter and I found out that they did that to my daughter, and we weren't sure if it was this guy or 4 other guys, you can bet your sweet ass you're going to find 5 bodies somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to take them all out.
So that ain't beyond reasonable doubt then.
Yeah, but I'm fucking crazy. So
Yeah.
that's why we have checks and balances for people like
Yeah.
me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It's still the best justice system you can come up with. Nothing's perfect. I mean,
I agree.
you know.
Yeah, nothing's perfect but me. I'm pretty fucking perfect. Have you seen me lately?
Yeah, I've seen you.
Yeah, not too bad, man.
All right, what else we got?
Oh, that's
That's
where
it?
that's where I'm at right now. Like I got a bunch of stuff to talk about on like further episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a whole fucking bunch of shit to talk about. So let's talk about TV for a minute. What
All
have
right.
you been watching?
I think my biggest thing's Yellowstone.
Yeah,
I freaking love
everybody
Yellowstone.
keeps telling me to watch that show.
Oh my God, you got to watch Yellowstone.
I'm gonna have to check that show out. I don't know. I'm a reader, man.
Yeah, but you got to go back. In what's good about Yellowstone is they're in season 4 right now. So before you watch season 4, make sure you go back and you watch it through.
Oh,
Watch
yeah.
it all the way through, man. That thing is so friggin' intense.
I'll watch it
Yeah.
for sure.
But they also got a spinoff. So Yellowstone is the concept is John Dutton, played by Kevin Costner, owns this massive ranch in the middle of was it Wyoming or whatever it is. So he owns this big ass friggin' ranch. I mean, you're talking about thousands upon thousands of acres. Historically, his family claimed it as a homestead that after it was taken from Indian tribe. So now not only does the Dutton family claim it, but Indians said they used to own it. Well, in modern time, a place called Market Equities wants to turn it into the biggest ski resort you can find. So the concept of Yellowstone is Dutton has a ranch that he promised his family he would never ever sell. He's tried to keep it amongst the Indian tribe, trying to get it back. Market Equities trying to steal it to and whatnot. So that's the biggest concept. But they also have a spinoff called 1883, where they're going to show how the Duttons came in contact or came in possession of that ranch. So, I mean, I'll tell you, I love that show, and I love the possibility of the spinoff being just as good because I think,
Real beer.
yeah, we got a friggin' Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh shit. Yeah, I had a beer volcano.
So anyway, after I said all that, watch Yellowstone,
All
and I think December starts the spinoff for the prequel of Yellowstone called 1883.
What has been your favorite television show of all time?
It's got to be Yellowstone.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
Now, I used to watch a show called Boston Legal.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, and that had William Shatner.
I can't do. First of all, I can't do Shatner
No.
for anything. I fucking hands down worst fucking actor in the whole entire fucking universe.
Yeah, he was pretty good on Boston Legal. I mean, that used to be a really good show. But
I am a best shows for me. Well, like comedy. What's your best show there?
I don't know if I have a favorite. I watch the primetime shit on. I like nowadays I watch Be Positive. That's okay. What's that? The Neighborhood. Things like that. But I don't necessarily have a favorite comedy show, I guess.
So I watch my favorite show of all time, hands down, is Breaking Bad. Best show ever.
My boys
written.
like that. Could never
Oh
get
my
into
God.
it.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Mm-mm.
It is literally the best written, well written show in the whole entire fucking. How far did you get into it? Let me ask you that.
I don't know. I watched it so long ago.
You've got to listen. My 17-year-old was like, "Dad, I'm gonna watch it. Finally gonna watch Breaking Bad." So he killed it all in like a week and a half. And he goes, "Dad, you're right. That's the best show in the whole fucking world right there." He goes, "That it just ruined television for me."
Yeah.
I go, "I know. Like literally if you can make it past the first 4 episodes, you're gold, man. You can't put it down. It's one of those things. It's
Yeah.
like, wow." So I like that show a lot. And then probably so to start things off, The Sopranos was my show.
Yeah, I
And
didn't like Sopranos.
when oh my god, dude, you're a TV fucking nerd. Like, you know what? I'm gonna start watching Yellowstone, and I'm gonna be like, this fucking sucks. I hope not. I hope it's really good
Oh
because
no. Okay. So here's a good chance. Pull up Yellowstone season 4 trailer, and let's watch that right now.
man, I don't know. Like, let me see here. I tried to get this shit going. Let's see if we can get this up here. Oh shit. I gotta pull this down. I don't know if I can do this, man. I hope it's not cheesy as fuck. Because Kevin Costner is hit or miss with me, right?
Yeah, I never, thought Kevin Costner was great, but he is friggin' awesome in this.
Field of Dreams, that's about it for me.
Season 4 trailer.
I can't find it. Why can't I find it? Is it?
Enjoy no hidden fees, plus unlimited DVR storage. With YouTube TV, try it free.
Intense
John
music.
Dutton, aren't you? Yep.
That's not mine.
It's addressed to you.
Wait, I don't know what that is. Don't. Casey!
Officer down! We got an officer down! Jesus Christ. Casey! Don't you die on me now. Not like this. You hear me? Oh my God.
What's happening?
I don't know. Just get to the bunkhouse.
Fair, moral. Those are words men invented to scare and shame other men from taking back what they've stolen.
Man, I don't know.
You're wrong.
I'm already cheesed. I'll give it a shot. I'll tell you what. I'll give it a shot.
All right.
But I'm telling you what, right now. I'm telling you what. Breaking Bad was the best show ever. Hands down. Sopranos second. Abso-fucking-lutely. There's no doubt in my mind. And you know what's a good show? It's on Netflix. What the fuck is it called? Peaky Blinders was amazing. Peaky Blinders is amazing if you haven't seen that. What is it? The show, fuck. I gotta think of the name of it, man. The show with Jason, it's called, oh my God. It's gonna drive me nuts. It's a good show too. I'll think of it. But comedy, like, I don't know, like, your standard run of the mill television shows for me.
Yeah.
Like you tried to get me to watch what the fuck is that name of that show?
Evil.
Couldn't fucking do it, man.
Man, that was okay the first season or two, and then it just got off
It's
the
the
track.
same thing of that. This is my problem with regular television. Like, if you want really good TV, you got to go outside the box. Like I liked The Walking Dead the first few seasons, and then
Yeah.
after that it was shit.
Yep.
It went to fuck. And then Breaking Bad literally was so fucking good, man. The Sopranos was amazing. HBO puts out more freaking amazing shows than anybody else. I mean, dude, they had Boardwalk Empire, incredible show. But regular TV is never, it's just too cheesy for me. You know what I mean? But I went to, like, I like some, I don't know. I can't do like your standard television comedy shit. It's just too boring for me.
Yeah.
And some of it I'll watch. Like, I'll watch, Amber's got me into watching 2.5 Men.
Yeah.
And it's pretty funny. I like it.
Yeah, I like 2.5
You know, it was all right.
And I call those like passing the time.
Yeah,
you know, like,
yeah.
If I'm at home, I'll have it on in the background, or I'll sit down and I'll watch, shit like The Neighborhood or Be Positive. I mean,
Never even heard of those two.
Yeah, they're
I don't
they-
watch TV though.
Yeah.
You know, like funniest show for me all time has to be It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, never
God.
watched it.
Oh my God, it's literally has me in tears all the time. And I started watching a show called What We Do in Shadows,
Yeah.
and it's pretty fucking funny too.
Now I like some of the so-called reality shit. Like I like The Amazing Race.
Yeah, Amber used to her mom and her aunt used to get together and watch it wasn't The Amazing Race, it's Survivor.
I've liked Survivor, but it's just I think it's like 40 seasons now. And it's
Yeah,
just
it
too
starts
much.
getting it starts getting the same thing.
Yeah, so I like that. I mean, I'll watch it, but my big thing, I like Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, dude.
Hell's Kitchen's pretty awesome. I like that.
What's his face, man?
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, I like watching his kitchen nightmares
Yeah.
and shit like that. Yeah. Shit makes me hungry though, and then I gotta go eat. But
So some of the newer I like Hell's Kitchen. There's a show on called Tough as Nails.
yeah, I've never seen that either.
It's basically a competition between everyday worker, blue collar workers. See who they got team challenges, individual challenges. Like last week, they had to rebuild or take apart an irrigation system from one field 300 yards down the road and other, in sinking mud, And I like that, tough as nails. And then there's one called The Ultimate Cowboy that was hosted by, who's the guy, country singer with the deep voice.
I don't know. I don't really listen to country
Anyway,
music.
yeah, I like that one too.
Tracy
so.
Bird or some shit.
Adkins.
Oh,
Trace
Adkins.
Yeah, it's hosted by him, and I really, those are types of reality shit I'd rather watch than anything pre-made. And I know a lot of reality is not reality and whatnot. But
Yeah.
if I'm gonna watch TV, I'd rather watch something like that.
Have you ever tried watching Game of Thrones?
No.
See, okay, I was totally against this show. I did not want to watch this show for anything. I'm like, listen, I'm not a dragon fucking sword kind of guy.
Yeah.
That's not me. Like, I'm based in reality most of the time, So Amber's like, oh, I want to watch this so bad. So I'm like, all right. So I sat down and I squeaked out the first 3 episodes, and I'm like, oh my God, this is mind fucking numbing. Like, I cannot fucking take it. Like, I can't. But then, like, episode 4, motherfucker started dying. And I'm like, oh shit. Literally, everybody fucking dies in the show. There is nobody left. Everybody that you like dies. And it's so incredible. It was really an incredible show. And it's up there too on my list. So
Yeah, I guess more or less I like the reality shit.
I would love for you to try watching Breaking Bad again. Just get through the first 4 episodes. After that, everything flips on you, man. You're like, what the fuck? Like, it is so rich. It is so fucking intense. There were times in the show where, like, we sucked my mother-in-law into the show too, and she did not want to watch the show at all because, for whatever reason. But
Yeah.
she's sucked in. She got sucked in. There are literally parts in the show where I'm throwing shit at the TV. And then there's other parts of the show where I'm jumping up and down, being like, fuck yeah, dude,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. I've never seen a TV show that so heavily involves me. And I've had so many different emotions going on in this television show that it just sucks you in, man.
Well, I hope you have the same reaction to Yellowstone because that really sucked me in.
Here's my fear with Yellowstone. All right. This is what I feel like. Have you seen Sons of Anarchy?
I started watching some of it. Yes.
Okay, great fucking show. I feel like it's a bit dated now and it's a little corny, but it was a great show and I liked it a lot. And I got all the way to the last. I think the last season is where I fell off, and it was so fucking bad. The last season was so bad. The last 2 seasons were so bad that it was almost laughable.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm worried about with like this Yellowstone show because I can't do that. Like I can't watch a show and be like, all right, like if I see one thing that cheeses me out, I'm like, I'm fucking done. I can't do it. I can't. Like that Evil show, the one guy kept saying the same thing over and over again, no matter what episode it was. The black dude,
Yeah.
I forget what he kept saying, but I'm like, all right, like I'm fucking done with this. I can't do it anymore. But Trey next door said that Yellowstone was good too.
Yellowstone is a bomb.
But I think you should try watching Breaking Bad again because literally I have never heard anybody say that they did not like that show.
Yeah.
It's a
I
great
remember
fucking show.
my boys trying to make me or get me to watch it one time, and I started watching it, and I remember him being in a trailer or something like that.
Listen, the storyline is so complex and it sucks you in to the point where you sympathize with the main character, but then he turns into an asshole and you don't want to like him,
Yeah.
but you do like him still because you understand why he's doing stuff. And it really, it brings this whole human element to you, like that you can relate to. And at the same time, you're like, this is fucked,
Yeah.
like at the same time. So that's why I really like that. And then, I mean, The Sopranos, I just liked it because it was just crafted so perfectly,
Yeah.
like it was. And I'm into I like the whole mafia drama type deal. That's my thing. I like that stuff. So I don't
All
know,
right.
man.
I'll try Breaking Bad. You hit Yellowstone.
All right, we'll do it, and then we'll trade blows next week about stuff. So-
what type of blows we talking about? I'm not that type of guy. You know?
Yes, you
You're
are.
gonna
Don't
take a
fucking
lot more
lie.
of beer than that.
Don't fucking lie.
You're gonna take a lot more. You better get. You know, all right.
You're gonna have to get some real beer to do that, man.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, because you're gonna need to loosen that mouth up a little bit. Have you seen this?
Hey, now.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna cut it off for today, man.
All right.
And I think next week we're gonna come back. We're gonna shoot for like, what day is the best for you?
I guess next week we're doing Wednesday, but Thursday's usually better for me.
Yeah, Thursdays are really good for me. It just all depends on my other show, which
Yeah.
day. But I think that if we spin it right, we'll be able to put in. Anyway, we'll let you all know. I am gonna post this one.
Oh,
because
you
I think
are?
it was a
You,
good
this
show.
is going to be our worst show ever.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because this was supposed to just be a test. Like, we were supposed to, shoot the shit and see how things go.
I
And,
think it turned pretty good though.
all right.
All right, so I'm gonna shut it off. Y'all have a good night, and we'll hit you up on social media and let you know about next week.
All right.